All right, I think we're live. All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Youth Group Online. This is a big deal. We've never done this before, so stay tuned. Don't click away.
Yeah, no. I couldn't get a ride. I was sanitizing the toilet. I left my computer at home. Wait. No. I left it somewhere else. Yeah, I was doing homework. My dog died. Play dead. Yeah, my mom still doesn't like the youth pastor. Oh wait, you are the youth pastor. My bad. I ate too many Flintstone Vites. You didn't say it was online. I couldn't figure out the Zoom. I got out of school late. Yeah, sorry, dude. Wi-Fi is slow. My dad was trying to stream the NBA game. Wait, there's no sports? I didn't say NBA. I said, he was watching Space Jam. Yeah, I'm fasting from social media on Wednesdays. I don't like how I look on camera. Yeah, I was dropping some volume. Yeah, my phone is broke. Yeah, I don't know anybody there. Yeah, my mom was on there. I didn't want to be on there too. Oh, Becky's gonna be on? Yeah, I'll totally be on. Oh, Jennifer's gonna be on there too? That's a no-go, dude. Yeah, my mom was like freaking out. She thought I was sick, so instead of giving me Dayquil, she gave me NyQuil and just fell asleep. I was too busy reading the Bible. I can't focus on my phone for that long. Oh, I thought you meant 6 a.m. Yeah, I was walking my cat. I don't have a cat. Yeah, dude, I got a major case of the farts. I was just too busy, man. Yeah, my phone's on 20%, so... Yeah, I didn't want to put a shirt on. I was zooming with another youth group. Yeah, the better one. The one with Becky. No, yeah, I didn't get any emails. No. Yeah, I promise. I didn't get any emails.
Perfect.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, I took the garbage out. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 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 No, I didn't throw my phone in the dirt. No, I dropped it. Yes, I learned my lesson. Yes, I'm quarantined, Mom. Yeah, I'm inside. Yeah, I promise. Yeah, you can see me? No, I just walked out to get something.
Hey guys, so we're here for our second Spring Hill student devotional. Last week we came together, we had our first devotional. I told you guys it might be a little awkward, might be a little cringy. Same thing for tonight. So last week we talked about how it's important for you guys to establish and to maintain a personal prayer life and a devotional life. And that's so important. I hope you guys have been spending this last week praying, reading your Bibles. And tonight we're going to jump into God's Word a little bit. Before we do that, I got a couple quick announcements. First of all, camp. Obviously right now with everything that's going on, we don't know for sure if we're going to be able to go to camp. But as of right now, we are planning like we are going to camp. So our plans are to go to camp June 15th through the 19th. And we will be there. If they have told us that if they have to cancel because of all this, they will refund us. So I want you guys to be planning to go to camp. Also, tonight ends our Spring Hill student and Spring Hill kids Easter egg contest. Decorate your egg, take a picture of your egg, take a picture of yourself with your egg, and email that to either myself or Pastor Angie, and you can find our emails in the description below. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do our second at-home scavenger hunt. We had so many great competitors last week. It was so awesome. Let's check out a highlight from last week's competition.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Got it.
Oh, my God. Is that my gross? I'm allergic. Oh, yes, okay.
What is it? That is so awesome. It was super fun to watch you guys do that last week. For this week's at-home scavenger hunt, what we're going to do is we're going to have a list of 20 things for you to do. We're going to make it twice as hard. We'll have 20 things for you to do, 20 things for you to find at your house. You'll take pictures, you'll take videos, you'll send them in. The winner will get a prize. We're going to post a list of things on our website. You go to the Springhill student page of our website, you'll see the list of things right around 11 a.m. So be refreshing around that time. You'll all find it at the same time. You'll do it, you'll send it in, the winner will get a prize. So 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, our at-home scavenger hunt. So also this Sunday, we're planning to do our Easter drive-in service. What you'll do is you'll come, we'll have a service at 9 a.m., one at 10:30. You'll sit in your car, you'll listen to the service over the radio. It'll be a great time. The weather might not cooperate, so be watching Pastor Mark's daily devotionals each night at 6 p.m. He'll give more information on that. If you don't want to come sit in your car, you can always watch on our live stream. We'll live stream our second service. It will be a great day. I hope you have a happy Easter. So tonight for our devotional, I just want to share a little bit about courage. With everything going on in the world, everything that's happening in our personal lives, we all have the tendency to have doubts and to have fears and anxiety. Me as a person, I can get worried about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next week or next month. I don't know. And God's been encouraging me. He's been speaking to me that even though I don't have the answers, that He is still in control. He's been speaking to me, telling me that, hey, I'm still in control. I still have all the answers. And that's been helping me alleviate all my doubts, all my fears and anxiety and my worry. He's helped me to have peace through all of this, just knowing that He's still in control. And I want to talk about courage tonight. So when I think about courage, I think about a Bible character who demonstrated courage, who exemplified courage. It's hard for me not to think about David. And one of the most famous Bible stories of all time, David and Goliath. I think it's a great story. A lot of us know it very, very well. But I think it applies to where we're at in our lives with worry and doubt and fears. The people around David, when they're facing Goliath, the people around him were terrified. They were so afraid. They had a lot of doubts and fears. And I think that as people today, that applies to us right now. When the world is full of fear and full of doubts and discouragement and anxiety, I think as Christians, we need to stand up and we need to be courageous. We need to stand in the face of fears and giants and things in our lives. We need to have courage. And I think David exemplifies that very, very well. 1 Samuel 17, 8 through 11 says, Goliath stood and shouted to the ranks of Israel, "Why do you come out and line up for battle? Am I not a Philistine? And are you not the servants of Saul? Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us." Then the Philistine said, "This day I defy the armies of Israel. Give me a man and let us fight each other." On hearing the Philistines' words, Saul and all the Israelites were dismayed and terrified. So this took place in the Valley of Elah, and it's only 40 or 50 miles away from Bethlehem, where David and his family are from. And Goliath came out every single day for 40 days. He came out in the morning and he came out at night, and he came and shouted and taunted the Israelites. And he was just challenging them, hey, send me someone to fight. I'm going to kill him, and then when I do, you guys are going to be my servants. You guys are going to serve me. And so the idea that Bethlehem is just right up the road, David's home is just right around the corner in this valley, just really close to there, and that really terrified his family. And then all the other Israelites, all the people were worried too, because if the Philistines took control of this valley, they could get control to Bethlehem, and then Bethlehem is just right up the road from Jerusalem, their capital. So if they got control of this area, they ended up getting control of their entire nation. So these people are terrified for the implications of this battle. Of if they lost control of this, they would probably lose control of their nation. So this is something that they're all fearful for. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's going to happen. So they're all sitting there for 40 days terrified. So 1 Samuel 17, 32-37 says, David said to Saul, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." Saul said, "You are not able to go out against this Philistine and fight him. You are only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth." But David said to Saul, "Your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or a bear came and carried off a sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep from its mouth. When it turned on me, I seized it by its hair, struck it, and killed it. Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear. This uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine. Saul said to David, "Go, and the Lord be with you." So our 3 really quick thoughts on David's courageousness and how we can apply that to our own lives. My first thought is that David remembered God's past faithfulness. In the midst of all the fear, all the doubts, and the panic in the time, David remembered that God had helped him in the past. In verse 37, it said that the Lord had rescued me. It rescued him from the lion. It rescued him from the bear. God helped him in the past. And while everyone around him was gripped with fear and gripped with panic and anxiety and worry and doubts, David remembered, God helped me in the past. God helped me get through this. And he was able to be courageous in that moment. While everyone was fearful, everyone was afraid, everyone around him was panicking, he was able to have courage. And so in our lives, people around us, we look around, we just watch the news, we just know people who are afraid, people who have doubts and fears and anxiety. And we often are that way. And what we need to be doing is remembering that God helped us in the past. We need to remember all the faithfulness of God. And we need to remember those things. And that should encourage us to have courage. So that's my first thought, is that David remembered God's past faithfulness. And my second thought is that David had confidence. He had faith in God. In the midst of all the panic, all the fear, he had confidence in God because he remembered in the past that God helped him. So in this present time, he was confident. He had faith that God was going to help him. So his courage did not come from his confidence in himself. It came from his confidence in God. He didn't go into this fight with Goliath thinking, "Oh, I know what to do. I'm strong enough to beat this guy up," right? He went into it knowing that God was able to help him defeat Goliath. And so David knew that God was in control. And while many of you guys are stuck at home, you guys are all homeschooled now, you're not doing the things that you usually would do, we need to remember that God's in control. While we can be afraid and we don't know what's going to happen next week or next month, you guys are all staying at home more than ever. We need to be confident in God. We need to trust God and have faith in God. So while you're unsure about things that are going on, you don't know, we need to remember that God is sure. God does know everything that's going on. He's in control. So my first point is that David remembered God's past faithfulness. He remembered all the times where God was faithful and helped him get through tough situations. And my second point is that David had confidence and he had faith in God presently, that he's going to help him get through this present situation. And my last point is this, that David was ultimately victorious. God helped David be victorious. And we have to remember that God helps us to be victorious too, and that God helps us. He's already won the battle. And we have to remember that he is so much stronger and so much bigger than any situation that we face. And the situation in the world and the situation in our personal lives, he is so much bigger than those things. In John 16:33, it says that I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. So we go through some tough things. We go through some tough situations. Some of you guys have already gone through really tough things in your lives. And I want to tell you that as you grow older, it's not going to get easier. You're going to go through some tough things in your life. You're going to go through some things that aren't that fun, that can discourage you, that can give you doubts and fears and anxiety. But I want to encourage you that God's faithful and he'll help you get through these things. He'll give you peace in the midst of all the chaos and all the craziness. He'll give you peace. And we need to remember that God will help us get through these things. And then when we go on, we need to remember that God was faithful in our past. He's faithful right now. And then in the future, when you look back on this time, you'll be able to look back and remember God's faithfulness. And that will help you get through the next thing and the next thing. And your faith will grow and you'll be able to experience life with faith. And that's awesome. And we have to remember that God helps us to be victorious. So whatever you're going through, God can help you. He can help you get through anything. You guys are establishing your faith and you're establishing a foundation of faith. And when you get older and you're able to look back on your life, you're able to look back on this situation right now presently and any past situations, and anything in your past, you're able to look back on things, you'll be able to remember that God was faithful and God helped you get through those things, and then that will help you get through whatever big situation you're in that present time. And that's awesome. I think it's awesome to build faith and to grow your faith that way. And so I want to challenge you guys, and I say that 1,000 times. Someone pointed out that I say I want to challenge you guys. I want to challenge you guys to get through the next tough thing. And remember, in the past, God was faithful. Get through those things. Remember God's faithfulness. And I want to challenge you guys. There it is again. I want to challenge you guys to be faithful and to be courageous. I love you guys. I miss you. I wish I was able to be with you guys every Wednesday night. I'll tell you that it is so much easier to talk to you guys on Wednesday nights with a microphone than it is to record these things. But I love you guys. I want to encourage you this week. So I've been praying for you. I've been praying for your families. I want to just join you guys. If you have a specific prayer request, you can submit that to me. Just message me, or you can go to our website, SpringhillChristianCenter.com. Just scroll down on our homepage. You'll find a place where you can submit a prayer request. You can just put my name in there. I'll be praying with you. Also, tomorrow morning around 11 a.m., we're going to post on our Springhill student page of our website our at-home scavenger hunt list. 20 things to do. Take pictures, take videos, send those to me. We're going to have a great time, so we'll do that. Also, this Sunday, our drive-in Easter service, 9 o'clock and 10:30. We're going to have service here in the parking lot. You listen on the radio. Be watching Pastor Mark's daily devotionals each day, 6 p.m. He'll give more information on that. I love you guys. I miss you. Have a great week.